Hi all, today's topic is meter in poetry. Meter is a literary device that works as a structural element in poetry. It gives poetry a rhythmical and melodious sound. There are four main types of meter in European languages. First one, syllabic, depends on the number of syllables within the line of words. Second one, accentual, depends on the number of stressed syllables within a line. Third, accentual syllabic, a counting of syllables and accents. Fourth one, quantitative, measures the duration of words. The most commonly used meter in English poetry is accentual syllabic. It has been the predominant meter of English poetry since the 14th century. In this metrical system, both the number of stresses and the number of syllables between the stresses are regular. This system of meter derives from the metrical patterns of classical poetry. In classical languages, meter depends on syllable length, but in English, it depends on word stress. The metrical form in English is a pattern of stressed and unstressed syllables within the lines of a poem. It is determined by the number of feet in a line and its structure. The word meter is derived from the Greek word for measuring. It measures lines of poetry based on stressed and unstressed syllables. Foot or feet is the measuring unit. A foot is a group of 2 or 3 syllables. Syllables are units of sound that construct words. There are two types of feet in English meter, duple meter and triple meter. Duple meter consisting of disyllabic feet in which stressed and unstressed syllables alternate in pairs. Iamb, trochee, spondy and pyrrhic are duple meters. Iamb consists of one unstressed syllable followed by a stressed syllable. Trochee consists of one stressed syllable followed by one unstressed syllable. Two other feet, spondy and pyrrhic, are often considered as forms of substitution. They occur in English meter only as variants from standard feet. Spondy consists of two stressed syllables. Pyrrhic consists of two unstressed syllables. Triple meter consisting of trisyllabic feet in which single stressed syllables are grouped with a pair of unstressed syllables. Anapest and dactyls are triple meters. Anapest is a combination of three syllables. The first two syllables are unstressed and the last syllable is stressed. Dactyl is a combination of three syllables. The first syllable is stressed and the other two are unstressed. Duple meter is the meter most commonly found in English verse. Iambs and anapasts are called rising meter since the strong stress is at the end. Trochees and dactyls with the strong stress at the beginning are called falling meter. Poets use a repetition of these feet to build lines of verse. Based on the number of feet, meter can be classified into different types. Lines in monometer are comprised of a single metrical foot. Lines in dimeter contain 2 feet. Lines in trimeter are composed of 3 metrical feet. Tetrameter consists of 4 feet. Pentameter contains 5 feet. Hexameter consists of 6 feet. Heptameter has 7 feet. Octameter has 8 feet. To describe the meter of a line, we name the predominant foot and the number of feet it contains. The most common meter in English verse is the iambic pentameter. If the iambic foot appears 5 times in each line, the poem uses the iambic pentameter rhythm. Let's see how to find the meter of a poem. These are the lines from Shakespeare's Sonnet 18. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. First, we have to break the words into syllables to identify the syllabic pattern. A syllable is the natural division of a word. Each syllable has one vowel sound in it. A mere vowel sound can constitute a syllable. The word I is an example. The word student has 2 syllables. The word room has only 1 syllable because only one sound in it. The number of syllables in a word is decided by its number of vowel sounds, not by vowel letters. The word autumn has 3 vowel letters but has 2 vowel sounds. So it is a disyllabic word. Flower has 2 syllables. Thought has 1 syllable. Circle has 2 syllables. The word make has 2 vowel letters A and E, but the letter E is silent in this word. Only one vowel makes a sound, so it is only one syllable. It is a monosyllabic word. The word terrible has 3 syllables because E is not silent here. So in simple words, syllable is the sound of vowels that we hear when pronouncing a word. More than one sound means the word has more than one syllable. Let's take these lines and break the words into syllables. Next step is to identify stressed and unstressed syllables. Stress refers to the emphasis placed on certain syllables in words. Most words have more than one syllable. One of the syllables is pronounced more strongly and louder than others. That syllable is stressed or accented. Unstressed syllables usually not pronounced with such emphasis and they are not pronounced as clearly as others. When we read these lines, we find ourselves stressing these particular words or parts of words. Now we can use a forward slash known as ictus mark above stressed syllables and breve mark above unstressed syllables. Next we have to find the type of foot. A foot is a group of 2 or 3 syllables. A foot may be a single word or may be made up of 2 words or even parts of 2 words. We can use slashes to indicate divisions between feet. Let's find out the pattern of stressed and unstressed syllables in these lines. In these lines, one unstressed syllable followed by a stressed syllable. So, it is composed of iambic feet. Next step is to find out the number of feet. This foot repeats 5 times in a line. Lines with 5 feet is pentameter. Type and number of feet determine the meter of the poem. Type is iambic and number of feet is pentameter. So the poem uses the iambic pentameter rhythm. In this topic, we have discussed the main points related to meter in poetry. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.